All right, today's video, as you can see, is a bit of an intense one. An hour long. I've never posted anything over an hour on this channel. So if watching this entire video is a little bit too much for you, I completely understand. I'll be pinning a comment down below with some timestamps to kind of help get you through along the video. Although for best context, I would encourage you to watch the entire thing just to kind of understand where I'm at mentally. I made this video because I've been struggling mentally as a creator with quite a few things for a while, and I recently I hit my boiling point. I don't like being here mentally, and there's a lot of frustration shared in this video. I'm just hoping that you guys can just hear me out and listen and try to understand where I'm coming from as a creator. If you are an avid supporter of mine, if you watch all of my content, you're probably watching this now. This video is not directed towards you whatsoever. You can still watch, of course, I appreciate you for watching. But for those of you who really don't click on my videos often, you're probably not even watching this. This video is more so dedicated towards you to kind of help you understand what being a creator is like and what I've been struggling with and the lack of direction. I would say enjoy the video. It's not really the kind of video to really be enjoyed, but please watch. Please watch. It's very important. And hopefully you can gain clarity on what it's like for me as a YouTuber or video creator or whatever they call it. Thank you for watching. The other day I put up a poll on my community tab asking if I've been posting the kind of content that you would like to see from me, and if not, let me know what kind of videos you want to see. It was an option where you can hit yes if I have been and no if I haven't. And if you chose no, just tell me why. Well, not really why, but just tell me what you want to see. As of right now, let me grab my phone. I want to tell you how many of the yeses and how many no's I got. Last time I checked, it was like 88% yes and 12% no. I'll have to do the math to tell you exactly how many people that are. I haven't done that yet. 295 votes. So I had roughly 259 people say yes, which would mean about 40 people said no. So that would tell you that I should have at least 40 comments saying, hey, this is kind of what I haven't been liking. This is kind of what I'll be looking for. But no, that's not exactly what happened, which frustrated me instantly. In this post, I did receive some feedback. I didn't intend on making this video, but I'm making a video anyway, mainly because there's a lot that's on my mind. There's a lot I want to express, which even led to me even putting this post on my community tab, searching for feedback. As you can see from the title, I've been struggling with direction. I don't know what as a creator, I don't know what to really do. I've been doing the things that I felt passionate to do. The problem with that is that although I've been enjoying the kind of content I've been creating, I don't feel that my audience has been enjoying that content. The views and the viewership and the feedback is almost non-existent. And for a channel my size, it's really disheartening. I don't feel like my content matters at this point. And when I put up a post like that that's asking for that feedback, if I'm not posting what you like and what you like to see, the people who constantly keep saying you're just not consistent enough. Let's take a step back here. Now, through my time of being a content creator on this platform for 6 years, there's been no secret that I've struggled with consistency. I've admitted that. You've acknowledged that. We're on the same page with that. I've had my reasons for that, which you may find as being an excuse. For my 6 years of being on this platform, I've worked a full-time job. No excuse. I know you're gonna say that. I get it. I understand that. As a creator, I look at the type of video that I like to create versus the kind of video that someone else creates who does also work a full-time job. What I pride myself in for my content is the amount of effort and time I put into creating something that's quality. Not to say that so-and-so over here is not doing the same exact thing, but there is a difference from a video that's edited to my liking as a creator versus a video that's not edited, non-color graded, and just thrown up because they don't have the time to, which that's okay, because clearly as an audience or as viewers, most viewers don't have a problem with that, and that's okay. But me as a creator, I like to put more effort and more time into my content. That has been a downfall, especially when I don't have the time to do it. I acknowledge that. I understand that. But if you appreciate the content, you're going to appreciate when you're getting it, not have a problem how often it's coming. But I acknowledge that's been a downfall of mine. I currently, at this very moment, sit at 127,000 subscribers. On average, my videos get somewhere between 3,000 to 5,000 views on average. And of course, there are outliers that get more views than that. Some videos that just end up being like a little more viral get more, of course. And then some videos that seem to be a little more interest to you guys, my audience, they tend to get more. But on average, I'm between 3,000 to 5,000 views. Again, 127,000 subscribers, averaging about 5,000 views. Let's do the math on that. That's probably like, what, 4% of my audience? 5% of my audience is being generous, that's actually coming to watch the content. That's really, really bad. But let's just say out of those 3,000 to 5,000 people, there are about at least 100 of those people actually giving me feedback and interacting. I would feel better. You know, I wouldn't feel great about it, but I would feel like the direction's it's going in the right direction. The problem with that is, on average, I get about 40 to maybe 50 comments a video, which is also being generous. It's really more like 20 to 40. That's bad. It's horrible. So as a creator, I sit back and I'm trying to figure out, what am I not doing? What am I doing wrong? To keep holding over my head, you're just not consistent. I don't feel like that's fair. And what consistency means. Again, it's very subjective. It means different things to different people. I just dropped my phone. It means different things to different people. I really want to know what it means to you. I will go to my laptop and actually go through my videos and upload dates so we can see if the consistency that I've portrayed has been enough. Because it almost feels like it hasn't. I have a lot of built up and pent up frustration. I'm sure you can get that. I don't intend to come on here and set up this camera, turn it on, and film me being like this. That's not what I want to do. But I'm at a point right now where I am extremely fed up that I'm constantly being criticized over and over and over and over for not doing something enough for you. Last time I checked, this was free. You don't have to do nothing but just give time to it. Whatever minutes out of your day that you want to devote towards me and drop a comment, hit a like button, that's all you have to do. That's all I'm asking you to do. I'm doing the rest of it. I am doing the rest of it. I'm filming, I am editing, I'm finding ways to be more creative and finding ways that I can actually build. Hence this whole office, finding ways that I can build for my audience, and I feel like it's not being appreciated. I'm gonna go over to my computer. We're gonna look at my analytics. We're gonna break down uploads. We're gonna look at the upload tendency and how often uploads happen. And you let me know whether you feel that's consistent enough or it's inconsistent, because I don't know what that means. Question for you. I know I keep talking, I'm gonna go, I promise. Question for you. What does consistency mean? Is it every single day? I'm an avid YouTube watcher, so I see people that upload every single day, but as a creator, I can see the difference between their videos and my videos. I know what that difference is. The way they create their content works for their audience, it works for them, and they're happy doing it. Not to say it's bad content, it's just content that where not a lot of effort is put into, which allows for them to put it out as often. There's a difference. Is it every single day that's consistent? Is it every few days? Is it twice a week? Is it once a week? Is it every other week? What does consistency mean? Because I've played around with a few different upload schedules. I've done once a week. I've tried twice a week. I've tried every 4 days. I've tried those things. I've never tried every day because my schedule and my content, how it's styled and edited, it doesn't allow for me to do that. But I want you to answer that question for me. If you can, if that's not too much of a problem, not too much of a hassle, let me know what consistent content, consistent uploads means to you. I would really, really appreciate that, because every time I'm being criticized for it and I ask whoever's criticizing me what consistency means to them, they never respond. They just don't tell me. So please, please let me know. Let's go to my computer. All right, so I'm at my my desk with my laptop here. It's kind of off screen here, but it's off here to the side. And before we hop into the analytics and the upload stuff, I want to go over the feedback I got related to the posts and kind of just give my opinion and share my thoughts on the feedback that I actually got. As I mentioned earlier, this video it's a video that wasn't intended. I wasn't planning on making this video, but I woke up this morning and I was like, I have frustrations. I put out a feeler to kind of see what you guys you know, what you were thinking and kind of what you wanted. And that feedback that I got just frustrated me more. And I'm making this video so that that poll that I put out can be bigger than just 295 votes. Although I'm sure it was seen by more people, I want you guys to really know where that poll came from and why I put it up in the beginning. Am I posting the kind of content that you want to see from me? Question mark. If not, comment below the kind of videos that you would like me to do. Again, 295 votes, 88% said yes, I am posting the kind of content that you want to see, which is a significant number. If I was right on the math I did earlier, it's around 250 or so, which means about 40, or give or take a few, said no. Based off of that post, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 comments. And out of those 10 comments that I received, 8 people said, yeah, you are, but I just want to kind of see other stuff like that. One of them said, well, I meant to click yes, but I clicked no on accident, but you know, I like your content. So that's 9 people who were pretty much saying yes. What happened to the other 30 people? Why would you just feel the need to hit no, but not give me some feedback? I just don't feel the support. And even though I'm busting my butt to try to create the content for you to enjoy, it's not being supported, which makes me feel like the content's pointless. I didn't want to make this a long video, but as you can see, it's a long video. I'm so sorry about that. I know this is not the kind of video that you guys want from me. It's not the kind of video that you want to see. Quite frankly, it's not the kind I want to make. So the first comment I received said, I like the daily vlogs, office shots, updates on any projects you may be working on. The problem with daily vlogs, as I mentioned before earlier, is I'm not a daily vlogger. And when you say you like the daily vlogs, I've never really posted daily vlogs. Earlier on my channel, back in like 2015, when I was new and was like, you know, I'm still a small fish on YouTube. Let me not get it twisted like I'm actually big on here. I'm not. I had a separate channel that was just a straight vlogging channel. And back then it was popular to have a separate channel for vlogging because not everyone posted vlogging content like that. I feel like when Casey emerged, daily vlogs became a bigger thing because he made them extremely popular. Back then it wasn't really like that, especially vlogging on the main channel rather. I don't post daily vlogs, and I would love to get to a point in my life where daily vlogs made sense. Right now they don't. As far as office shots, I asked this guy what he meant by office shots and he didn't respond. Office shots, you know, I made the video unboxing for the office. I want to do an office tour when it's complete. It's not yet, and I still plan to do that. As far as any updates on projects I'm working on, I alter my clothes, which I've been spending time, I'll get into that more later. I alter my clothes, but that's really about it as far as projects. And there's a couple of things I'm working on doing around here. But instead of making those YouTube videos, which I feel like may be a little bit pointless because it's not directed towards what I want my channel to be, what if I did more of that on Instagram, like Instagram stories? I'm not as active on Instagram as you guys know. My goals is to get there as well. But what if I started sharing more of that on Instagram? Would that be suitable? Let me know, please, in the comments. Please let me know. I don't know how much more I can stress that. Please, I need your feedback. A lot of this comes down to feedback. I don't get it, so I don't know if I'm doing the right things. Please let me know if that kind of stuff on IG and my IG stories or on IGTV, but I don't even know how IGTV works. I've never used it. So I got to look into that. But let me know if that's something that would make sense for you. But that means you would have to follow me on IG. So again, let me know. The next person said, voted yes, but would still like to see more sneaker content. So because I don't know what that means, I asked him, what kind of sneaker content would you like to see? And he said how to style Jordans, Yeezys, and more hype sneakers. What happens is with YouTube, and I've learned this over time as being a content creator, when you solely focus on a particular type of video or type of content, you get put in a box to where people expect you to upload that all the time. And once you do that, it makes it harder for you to do anything else. How to style Jordans. Yeah, I've done quite a bit of those because that's what I like to do. I like wearing Jordans. I like styling Jordans in different outfits. And you're gonna see a lot more of that. I promise you're gonna see it. I just recently bought my first pairs of Yeezys. That was the video you were supposed to get instead of this one. So you're gonna have that tomorrow. I just recently purchased my first pair of Yeezys. I would like to do styling videos for those, but again, I don't want to be put in that box. And as far as hype sneakers, I'm not really into hype sneakers. I've never been a channel that was into hype sneakers. My sneaker collection right behind me, it's not really consistent of hype sneakers. And I'm gonna tell you why. The sneaker game, which is why I don't consider myself a sneaker YouTuber. I stopped that probably about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago really, maybe. Probably since 2017, I stopped being a sneaker YouTuber. I'm not a fan of the sneaker game. I'm trying to put this as simple as I can put it. I'm not a fan of the sneaker game because I feel like it is driven by greed. It is driven by money hungry individuals who don't care anything about the culture. Now I get that's a business, it's business practice, it's a business model, but that's not what the sneaker game was invented on. It was about people who had a passion for the sneaker itself, for the culture, for the craft. It's not that anymore. People who want to be greedy and buy up a whole bunch of sneakers and then resell them, but you're taking away from people and then saying like, oh, well, you gotta pay for it. You gotta pay me more money for it now. And I know it's not only sneakers that are like that. So I don't want you. I know that's where people are gonna go. Hey man, there's other places, other things are like that too. You know, look at this, look at that. My collection back here on my website, riop.com. There are sneakers from my collection that I am selling, and there's sneakers from my collection that I have sold, and I sell those based on the market price. Of course, I'm not a dummy. I am not actively going out to buying 15 pairs of the hype shoe just so I can flip them and make more money. If I enter a draw for a sneaker and I enter multiple draws and actually happen to get multiple pairs, the idiotic thing to do was return one pair back to where you bought it from. That's stupid. Nobody would do that. I wouldn't do it. I would sell it. The difference between that, and of course I would sell it for whatever market value is, a little bit under, because I'm not the kind of person who wants to rip somebody off. But there is a difference between purchasing a shoe with the intent to resell and getting lucky with multiple pairs and just selling it because you don't need multiple pairs. When he said he wanted to see more how to style Jordan Yeezys and more hype sneakers, and I told him, I say, you know, I understand I've been trying to do more of those. However, I've only been buying the sneakers that I actually like. I'm not just going out buying sneakers like every Jordan that come out just so I can make outfits for them. That's not what I want to be known for. I told him, I said, I never get through a hype sneakers, unfortunately. I've tried for designs this morning and struck out tremendously. Wasted my whole morning trying for them. Wanted to do an outfit vid for them, but no. But anyways, stay tuned. I'll keep trying for hype kicks that I like. The 350 V2 Zions, they released this past weekend. With knowing those shoes are going to be releasing, I wanted a pair. I don't own any 350s. As a matter of fact, like I mentioned, I just purchased my first Yeezys, which you're going to see in tomorrow's video. I don't own any Yeezys, or didn't own any Yeezys or 350s. I tried for those shoes and I wanted to do outfits and struck out. And it was at that moment where I was so frustrated. That morning when they released, I was so upset and so frustrated that I was trying to find ways to bring you guys content that I felt like you would enjoy, and I couldn't even do it. I couldn't even get shoes that were hyped. That day of release, they were reselling for $100 over, and I did not want to do it. I entered a couple of draws. I tried to do it multiple times. I woke up 7 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, both different releases, and struck out so bad. Had two different laptops I'm working on, trying to get these shoes, and I struck out like horribly. I did not feel like giving somebody an extra $100 who purposely took them away from me, or my chance of getting a pair. I won't say took them away from me because they didn't actively take the shoe out of my hands, but you took away my chances of getting a pair. And now I gotta give you $100 to get a pair. $100 more, if not more than that. So I did it. I bought them resale, and I'm not even happy about it, but at least that's gonna allow for me to bring you that video how to style them. And again, I wanted those shoes. I will not make a habit of paying resale for sneakers just to make videos for you. I'm sorry, I can't do that. That's not what I want to do. There's so much unrealistic expectation with viewers that I don't even know if they realize it's unrealistic. I can't do things that I don't do because you expect me to do them. I will buy sneakers that I like, and if it's a hype sneaker and if I happen to get it, then I will make a video styling it or make a lookbook for it, whatever the case may be. That kind of content lives on my channel, and it will continue living on my channel because I enjoy making it. The next person says, I clicked yes, but do more hauls. So I asked him, you know, any particular place that he want me to shop from, you see a haul from. Boohoo, Zara, and Fashion Nova. So I told him that I just uploaded a Zara video. That's my most previous video. I don't know if he watched it or not. I asked him if he got a chance to check it out. Then I told him that I've done videos with Fashion Nova in the past. And I said that I've done sponsored Fashion Nova videos or hauls in the past that they refused to pay me. I have about 4 Fashion Nova videos on my channel. They didn't want to pay me. The first one was like more of like, hey, we're gonna send you these clothes, see what you like, make a video, whatever. Then they kept wanting to work with me, and I was like, well, if we're gonna keep doing this, I gotta be compensated for my time and my efforts, and they did not want to pay me. I don't want that to be seen as ungrateful because I'm not with any collaboration with any company, with any brand I've worked with. I've been grateful for any company that I work with, and for things that I've been gifted or given. But at the same time, I know my worth, I know my value, and doing things for free is not that. Since my first Fashion Nova video, which was a couple years ago, that video has over 100,000 views on it. I've had so many people come to me, comment, DM me on IG, thanking me for putting them on a Fashion Nova. And Fashion Nova still don't want to pay me. I've spoken to other creators about it. Again, I'm a small fish, so I spoke to people that have bigger channels than mine, and I said, hey, would you do this? And they said no. Other people don't work for free, so why should I? So somebody said, I voted yes, but I think you got some dope suit/dapper wear and you should showcase more. Don't be scared to expand, homie. And I really appreciate that comment, because I think he kind of got where my style has kind of been going. I have gotten a little more into suiting. I mentioned that in a few videos. I want to incorporate that more in my content. I know in the past when anything had been suit related in the video, it didn't really get views. So it kind of left me wondering and feeling like that's not what my audience wanted to see. I'm very well aware of the fact that I've had a sneaker audience for the longest, and if something is sneaker related, it'll do better, and if it's not, it won't do as well. I told him that I'm not scared to expand, but I'm trying to do what makes sense for me. Those kind of videos don't get that many views, and hopefully I can post that kind of stuff soon. He basically says he understood, and he said that because it could be an avenue for me to open up to and to tap into a different audience. Makes complete sense, and I agree with him 100%. But I think for me, where I gotta dig a little bit deeper at and build that more fashion oriented audience at is Instagram. And that's what I've been working to do, and I'm gonna explain to you more what I've kind of been doing around here at home in the office. I'm working to build my IG, so follow me over there if you aren't. You're gonna start seeing stuff happening by the end of this summer. Very, very soon. Like, trust me, you're gonna see stuff happening. The next comment was a bit of a frustrating one. They said, I voted yes, but I would love to see more videos about doing things by yourself, like the one about fixing your jeans. I'd like to learn more about personalizing my clothes, painting, acid wash, rip my jeans, etc. Maybe even thrift shop clothes. And someone else followed up and said, yes, most definitely more DIY. This is the problem with my channel this is what I feel is the problem with my channel. And it's been since that How to Taper video. I got at least 50,000 subscribers from that video. People expect to see DIY stuff. I'm not a DIY channel, never have been, and I never will be, because that's not something I'm passionate about. Like, I don't make stuff, I don't make clothes, I don't paint my clothes, I don't acid wash my clothes. Those are things that I'm not into. But what I am into is getting my clothes to fit the way I would like them to, which is very subjective to me, and that means different things to many different people. And I may like my clothes to fit a way that you may not like them to. I gotta plug my phone in, it's about to die. The problem with the How to Taper video, talked about this in the past many times. The problem with that video is that it's not a video that I'm really happy with. And when I say that, it's not necessarily meaning that the alteration came out bad. My technique in this step-by-step process I took was bad. I've learned a lot since that video. And again, I alter my own clothes. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna actually show you here in a moment what I've been doing around the house, around my office. I'm not good at altering my clothes, and I've been working at it and working on getting better. And I am getting better, but there's a lot of things that I wanna get better at doing. Matter of fact, come with me. I have my vlog camera. I'm gonna just take you around. I just turned it on. I'm gonna switch to this now. This is where I was sitting, my little setup here. My phone's charging. And I'm gonna just take you around. I have lights, the camera still recording, so I'm gonna stop that. Let's turn it off for now. You guys have seen my closet. I'm sure you guys have seen this. These are all of my suits here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 suits. And then I have a couple more that's in the back. 6 of these suits need to be altered, which means they don't fit yet. They need to be taken in the torso, and the pants need to be hemmed and then tapered. I can't wear them the way that they are. This suit, the navy one, that's the navy suit that you've seen on my IG. If you didn't see that, I'll enter it here. And I have other pictures of me in that suit that I wore in Chicago of last year. And these are some other blazers that also have to be altered as well. I am working my butt off to get better at altering my clothes so I can wear them more. One of the reasons why you don't see me in these clothes as often is because I have to fix them. Now the navy suit, this one right here. The reason why I've been learning to do it myself is because I took this suit to the tailor when I got it, and I paid about $150 for it to be altered. That was more than the suit cost. Some of you may say that's normal, but I'm not taking 6 suits and paying $100 and plus for all 6 suits to get them altered. I'm just not doing that. And you can say, well, just take them one at a time. I'm gonna do it myself. I'm capable, I just gotta get better at it. Be patient with me. I promise you I'm gonna get it done. I just finished working on these. Gave them a taper, gave them a hem. They came out okay. All of these jeans, all of those pants gotta be worked on. They gotta be hemmed. There's a lot to be done. My station, my working station over here. Spent a lot of time here in the past few days. Sometimes when you guys don't see videos as often, I've been spending time actually trying to get better at this. As you can see, my manual here, blind stitching. I blind stitched those. As a matter of fact, I forgot to show you another one. I just did these 2 days ago. Tapered them from probably about here all the way down, gave them a good press, and gave them a good blind stitch. As you can see, my thread didn't match as well. You would never see it because you can't see it through the garment. These now fit the way that I would like them to, and that's what I've been working to do with a lot of my stuff. I really do like fashion. I really do like clothes. But what I also know is if it doesn't fit you well, it won't look that good, as good on you. And I've been working to get my clothes to fit the way I have, the way I would like them to, which is why I haven't been present on Instagram as much as I should be, because I need to do that. I mess up stuff. I was working on these pants, and I messed them up. I took in the waist a little bit here. I messed up here, so I gotta fix it. And I messed up in the seat to where it wrinkles and kind of pulls together when I'm wearing them, and it doesn't look that good. So I have to fix that. I've been currently working on these. Now I've worn these pants before, but they needed a taper from mid-calf down, and that's what I've been working to do. I just haven't had a chance to finish yet. I say that to say this, just because you don't see me doing much doesn't mean that I'm not. Every single day I'm working towards making my content better, my Instagram better. I'm working, just because you're not seeing it, I promise you I'm going to get there. But anyway, that's what I've been working on. All of these things I've been working on. These are all new pickups. A whole rack here and then a rack here. Now these, you've already saw these. These were from the Zara haul. I got some H&M stuff, got some Uniqlo stuff, got some other stuff. I want to show you guys all of those things, but are you going to watch it? Back to the comments. The next person said, yes, you are, just not as often as I would like, but I understand how hard it is. Oh, he responded. Because I asked him how often do you feel I should be uploading, and he didn't respond, but he just did. Let me read it. Twice a week at a minimum. You have no idea how inspirational and influential you are in the realism of fashion and style. You put me on to Grand Frank. You can even give more vlogs or just putting outfits together in your fashion cave. LOL. Keep up the good work, bro. Okay, I appreciate that comment. He said twice a week at a minimum. David, I have been doing twice a week. I don't know why you feel like it's not as often as you want it to be if I've been doing twice a week videos. I'm not perfect. I'm not a robot. So sometimes I will miss more vlogs or just putting outfits together. That's why I've been working on all of these clothes, so I can wear them more and I can be more creative with outfits. Right now, I won't be, because I'll be wearing the same things over and over and over. And you guys don't want to see that. So David, man, I really appreciate it. What you're asking is it's going to happen. I can guarantee you that I'm going to make that happen. And twice a week is something I can live up to, and I have been. But right now, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing that. But anyway, I'll get more onto that. If you guys watch this whole video, I promise you I'm going to wrap this all the way in. I know it's long, but bear with me. This comment here. This is the one which pretty much got me making this video, because it frustrated me so much. After this comment, I'm gonna hop into my laptop. I know I was supposed to do that already. My bad. I voted yes, but I would like to see you be more consistent. I understand the need to take a break when you're going through things with your family. However, there were points in time where I completely unfollowed you because you were too inconsistent. Maybe consider pre-recording and scheduling your uploads. That's the one thing I don't like about your channel, inconsistency. All right, this is what I said back. It's pretty lengthy, so I'm gonna put it up here on the screen. I said, if you ever felt the need to unfollow me because you felt that I wasn't consistent enough, then maybe you do not truly support me as a creator, or better yet, as a person. I'm gonna pause. The reason why I say that is because I am also a YouTube viewer. There are channels that I watch. There are channels that really, they kind of struggle with consistency as well. And when they come and they post, I'm watching. I may not watch right away. It may take me a few days to get to it, but guess what? I watch mainly because I support them. And I know there's a lot of people out there that feel that way towards me. They may not like that they're not getting a lot of videos. When they are, they're really happy. When they aren't, they're like, okay, I know you got stuff going on. But they come and they watch and they support. But there's people like Brice who just don't give two F's about what I got. No, fuck that. They don't give two fucks about what I got going on in my life. They don't care about. I said that next. What you basically just said is that you don't care about the things I go through and that you rather just have videos in your subscription box. You don't see how messed up that is? I'm not going to lie, I take offense to your comment. And I understand that perhaps you didn't intend for it to be offensive. I know that he probably wasn't trying to come across as rude or disrespectful. I know that's probably not what he intended. But it does make me feel some kind of way because you guys have no idea how much I struggle with trying to make content. Being creative with content, trying to get content that's going to get watched and get views, because at the end of the day, that's what I'm doing it for. That's what we're all doing it for, right? There's a lot that you do not understand and seemingly aren't even trying to. For starters, I don't recall seeing your name in my comment section often or hardly at all. These past couple months of posting twice a week with very little support completely discouraged me. So one thing I want you guys to know, as of right now, the reason why I'm making this video, the reason why I'm struggling with direction is because I am completely discouraged. I have no clue what to make as a creator. I have no clue, and including my videos have some value to quite a few of you. I just don't know if it's that many of you that really feel that way because I don't often see it enough. As hard as I work at this desk, on this laptop, on this computer that you can't see, this computer that you couldn't see out of the frame, you have no idea how hard I work and how much time I spend at this desk trying to make content for you. And then you criticize me like this because I'm not doing enough for you. It really bothers me. And a lot of you would say, bro, just don't let it bother you. Just keep on grinding. No, it does. It does bother me because I don't get the feedback and the engagement that I'm looking for, but then I get criticized. After I said that, posting twice a week, little support discouraged me. I said, and I didn't see any thank yous for my consistency. Do you have to say thank you? No, you don't. I don't want you to think you have to, but I want you to appreciate how much hard work I'm putting into the content. And that's what I feel like is not being appreciated. I got very few views for my channel. Again, I'm gonna show you. And very little comments and feedback. I'm gonna show you. It makes me feel like I'm not doing the right thing. I don't feel like I'm making the content that you guys wanna see, which led to me asking, am I doing that for you? He said that maybe I should consider pre-recording videos and scheduling uploads. I told him, I said, I've pre-recorded videos in the past. But that doesn't matter when you're dealing with the death of a family member. I've had 2 deaths in my family, of close family, in the past few years. I've documented those. I've talked about them. I don't want to keep talking about those, so I'm not going to. But just know that I've dealt with some shit. But I'm still always here after I get my stuff together. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. So I said, I've pre-recorded videos in the past, but that doesn't matter when you're dealing with the death of a family member, moving from apartment to apartment, back to back, while working a full-time job. What am I supposed to do with pre-recorded footage and no time to edit it? I don't pay people to go edit my content for me. I don't have that kind of money to be having people edit it for me. And honestly, if I did have that kind of money, I probably still wouldn't even do it because I have a true passion for the art of creating something, the art of curating something that I can say it's mine and I put it out for you guys to enjoy it. There's nothing wrong with somebody paying people to do it. Hell, if I actually found somebody to edit the exactly way that I edit and it's something that's to my liking and I can afford to do it, I probably would pay for it. I will get so much more time back into my life. I really put time and effort into my content. I just don't throw stuff together for you to watch. I really take my time to create a project and make it the best I possibly can, and I spend hours doing so. Then I said, your subscription to my channel is free. You do not have to do anything but spend time watching, hit the like button, and drop a comment, and that's it. That's all I'm asking for. That's it, and yet my audience barely does that. Instead, they feel the need to criticize me. This poll wasn't about how often I do or do not post. It was a way for me to find direction of what my audience is looking for because I am currently struggling with that. I have struggles. And instead of doing whatever you can to help me, instead you criticize me or even unfollow me. And guess what Brice came back and said? I guess you're right, I'll unsubscribe. Nowhere in my message to him did I say unsubscribe from my channel. My words came from clear frustration. But he showcased me that he's the kind of person that don't give 2 fucks about what's going on in my life. He just wants videos from me. Let me get middle of the screen when I say this. If this is how you feel as a subscriber and a viewer of this channel, unsubscribe from my channel. I do not want viewers like you who don't care about me, my life, or me as a person. I don't want that. The subscriber count doesn't mean much to me at this point. It really doesn't. Because having 127,000 subscribers and people that don't watch, it's pointless. I'd rather have people that's really coming to support my content, supporting my channel, dropping comments, interacting with me, engaging with me. That's what I want. And that's the kind of community I want. It's not about a big number. So if you feel that way, unsubscribe. With that being said, because to him, I just don't post enough. David felt I should be posting at least twice a week. So let's hop into this. I'm going to pull up my my laptop now, and we're going to look at everything from my end and what I see when I post videos. So let's look at it. All right, so I'm on the laptop here. I'm actually going to make me smaller and kind of make this, the screen the main thing that you guys see. I want to go back because out of 6 years, I understand that I've had my inconsistencies. And like I mentioned earlier, you guys see them as excuses. I see them as reasons. It all comes down to perspective, how you look at it. I'm going to go as far as back as 2018, June of 2018. I uploaded a video that was how to wash and dry t-shirts, June 22nd, 2018. And then following that, the next video didn't come until February of 2019. The video that was in February was a life update video in which I talked about why I wasn't uploading, why you didn't see me uploading. Now that video got 14,000 views, 157 comments, which is great, 793 likes, amazing. That's the kind of stuff I want to see from my channel. And mind you, I was gone for a while. Right? That was February 2019. In that time, there were videos that were recorded before that break because the break wasn't intended. Any break I've taken have not been intended. So I record videos. Finding the time to edit is the problem. How to tape a video, recorded summer or so of 2018. The Carrie Uma video, 2018. Heck, even the Fashion Nova video was in 2018. I made a life update video with all those other videos in the queue. And I basically explained that I had a huge life event happen in my life. I'm not gonna talk about it. That video is there. I'll put a card in case you wanna go watch it. I explained what happened. I almost lost a parent. I explained that. I had to move. You guys don't care. It's clear that you don't care. It's all about the content. I get it. February 3rd, update. February 6th video, February 10th video, February 14th video, February 22nd video. Literally, there's like every 4 days there's a video. So look at this. Uploaded on the 3rd. 3 days later the 6th. 4 days later the 10th. 4 days later the 14th. With a week later the 22nd. A week later the 28th. A week later March 5th. 5 days later March 10th. Another 5 days March 15th. Another week March 8th. A week and a half later, April 9th. Around this time, guess what? I had to move again. Working a full-time job, moving, things got tough. 2 weeks later, April 21st. A week and a half later, May 7th. In that video on May 7th, and I will never forget this, I said, hey, y'all, I gotta move again. And in this time, views are actually, they're good. They're good. I said, I gotta move again. So I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna take a little break and then we come back and we're gonna pick this thing back up. So I did that, and about 2 months later, I'm back and I'm uploading, and uploaded a spring outfit of the day. And then 5 days later, I uploaded a video about an accessory, and both those videos, as you can see, did extremely poor. Now, it could be just because I wasn't there. Look at the comments, they're very, very bad. 26 versus 31. Okay, fine. That was July 8th, I posted that. You didn't get another video till July 31st. 2 videos, and then it took almost 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks rather, to get another video. Now the reason that happened because at that time I got discouraged. I mean, that's me being honest. I felt like, maybe that video wasn't good enough. Those videos weren't good enough. They were too rushed. They were too short. Maybe I gotta hone in and really try to get better videos. And I was also working on my website. A lot of times throughout those times of me saying I'm working on a project, I was building a website by myself. The following video was the next day after that one, August 1st, was me revealing that video. Now, in that video, I also showcased my YouTube plaque for reaching 100K, which I was so ecstatic about getting that. And in that video, I explained and expressed to you guys that I'm gonna do my best to be as consistent as I can, which to me was like video every 4 to 5 days or at least once a week. And I thought that would be okay. So I buckled down. The website reveal was August 1st. August 7th, 6 days later, video. 7 days later, another video. 4 days later, another video. A few days later, 18, 19, 21, 3 days later, another video. What happened between August and September of 2019? I make YouTube videos full-time now. At the time, I didn't make videos full-time. I worked in retail, and I've said I worked in retail plenty of times, but I worked for a company that sells mattresses, sells mattresses. I worked for a company that sells mattresses, and in the mattress industry, Labor Day, which falls around August, September, is the most popular time of the year. So what that means is between August 31st and most September, I had so much work. I was extremely exhausted from work every single day, and I decided to take a little break. I decided to take a week off, which turned into a few weeks, as you can see. But that's what happened there. Then I came back, 20th, 27th, a week later, a few days later, 4 days later, 4 days later. So that's videos twice a week. Now, you say to yourself, like, oh man, he's consistent, we'll go support him. He's uploading videos, he's there. Look at the views. Look at the views and look at the comments. Now, the views, they do bother me. Like I said, 127,000 subscribers, and I average about 5,000 views a video. This is showing you that. What's even more daunting and discouraging is that I don't get more people commenting and interacting with me, showing their support on my content. You might say, Rio, but just be thankful for what you got. And I am, trust me, I am. But with 127,000 subscribers, if you had 127,000 subscribers, which you grew, this audience wasn't just given to me. I worked for it. I worked for this audience by making videos for 6 years. I worked for it. There are creators who make videos for a couple years and they got 400K. Have that following, have that engagement, and they upload one video every single week. They even miss some weeks, but their audience isn't ripping them apart and condemning them and then throwing them to the side because they don't upload twice a week or almost every single day. Why am I being criticized for not doing more? Every few days isn't enough. October 10th, remember that, last year, October 10th. October 16th, 6 days. 2 days later, on the 18th, on the 24th, 29th, 31st, November 5th, November 10th, November 17th, November 20th, November 26th, 29th, December 11th. We're seeing a pattern here. These videos are coming consistently. Every few days, 4 or 5 days, maybe 6, maybe a week later, you're getting a video. Look at the comments. Let's go back, look. 18 comments, 33, 20, 14, 78. Around this time, I started trying to play the algorithm. I was like, you know what? These videos clearly aren't getting views. Something's wrong. I gotta try to figure this out. And as a matter of fact, if I go back, let me go back. How I organize my sneakers. As you can see, there's 107 comments. In that video, I had a very similar complaint about views and comments and lack of comments. And you guys were commenting. A lot of these numbers are me responding to people. There's literally maybe 20 people that actually comment on my videos, if that. 20, maybe 30, then I try to respond to as many people as I can. In that video, there was a comment that said something like, with more consistency, you have an active comment section. Okay, cool. But I asked him, let me go to it. Look at this one. He said, my dude, you've been hitting the videos consistently. We know you got a life and you're busy. You got to we got to do you, man. No stress. I said before, we'll be here. We'll be here for you. Josh, man, I appreciate that. I haven't seen my comments probably since then, but I appreciate that. But the thing with that is not everyone is supporting me the way that he said he was, and maybe he has been. I don't know. So this one, I wasn't even looking for this, but you don't need to apologize or explain so much, bro. Just put the content out. We want to see how you put your J's together, especially when the new kicks is coming out. Please stop putting me in this box. I've done that in the past. I'm going to continue to do that, but that's not all I'm going to do. I can't do that. And just put the content out. I'm doing that. It's just not the content that you want, which makes me question, what do you guys want? Because it's clearly not what you want because you guys don't watch it. All we ask for is consistency, and with that comes an active comment section. Fire vid. So I said I have 2 questions. What does consistency mean to you? And do you have a YouTube channel that you upload on? That was 9 months ago. He never responded. As I just shown you, videos were coming consistent. I just don't know what that consistency means for you guys. I have no clue. Every few days, every 5 days, every 6 days, videos are coming. I guess that's not often enough. That's what it feels like. It's what you guys are telling me. That's not often enough. 16th, 18th, 24th, 29th, 31st. And then we're in November. November 5th, November 10th, November 17th, November 20th. Let's look at the type of videos that I were uploading. So I did an organization video for how to travel, how to pack. It bombed. The video did extremely horrible. Not even 2,000 comments. I mean 2,000 views. Sorry, 18 comments. It's laughable at this point. It's really pathetic. Then I did a shopping at H&M online, and then I had some footage from Chicago. That video doesn't even have 5,000 views since October of last year. 33 comments, some of those which I actually responded to. Then I did a hot styling, finding a perfect white polo, which I thought was essential. Thought that would get a little more views. It didn't. 3,600 views, 20 comments, laughable. Did a video selling some of my clothes on my website. 4,000 views, 14 comments, laughable. Then I thought to myself, like, you know what? This isn't working. Clearly, I'm not getting any views. I'm discouraged. And I thought to myself, like, let me try to play with the algorithm a little bit and kind of just go off of, I want to do fashion stuff in October, end of October, going to November. It's fall time, approaching winter. And camo's worn around that time of year. So like, you know what? Let me do a video how to style camo. Off rip, the video didn't do well. The video has since done a little bit better since it's been up. We're at 13,000 views, 78 comments. That's not horrible. With 127,000 subscribers, I feel like I should on average get between 10 to 20K views a video. Every single video on average. Some videos may do more, some videos may do a bit less. That's just the way it works. With that being said, I feel like I should have at least between 100 to 150 comments every single video. I am nowhere near that. I just don't get engagement. As you can see, it's kind of really pathetic. So then I thought to myself, like, you know what? I have a sneaker audience. They want sneaker stuff. Let me try something. I'm gonna do a little test. The regret videos usually do well from other sneaker YouTubers. Let me see if I do this video, how it's gonna be received. And of course, look at it. 26, almost all of my videos should have that many views. Look at the comments, 235, over 1,000 likes, because it's a sneaker video. I'm not going to be put into a box. I'm sorry, I have more to offer than being put into a box. 5 days later, I uploaded H&M outfit video. Again, just trying to play the algorithm a little bit. H&M is very popular because it's affordable, it's trendy, so I tried to make a video about that. 14,000 views. Again, that didn't happen right away. It's been up since last year, November. It took time to even grow that. 56 comments. 574 likes. I'm happy about the like. The feedback, I don't get that on my videos. I just don't get it. 3 months of consistency. 3 months of consistency. But all you keep saying is like, oh, your channel, your problem with your channel is, man, you're not consistent. You just don't upload enough. Bruh, look at this. So then I try to do, again, I'm trying to, this whole time, and at the end of last year, I'm trying to play with the algorithm. I'm trying to figure out what kind of videos are going to get views, what kind of videos are going to get searches, that kind of stuff. It just never really worked. These 3 videos right here, over time happened to do well. Right away they didn't. 7,000 views, almost 7. We got 4 here. And of course this video right here. I knew what I was doing when I made this how to style bread 11. I knew what I was doing when I did that video. I knew it was going to get views. That's why I made it. And honestly, I did not want to make that video because, again, you put in a box of, hey man, do videos of how to style Jordans. Just how to style Jordans. No, I'm not going to keep doing that every single video. So I decided to make that video, 82,000 views, 273 comments, 2,000 likes. Perfect. Beautiful. Why can't every other video get that? You know, around the time, I have a sponsorship with American Eagle. 2 days later after posting that video, I post my video with them, my sponsored video. Look at the views. Look at the comments, look at the likes. Now I understand that sponsored videos don't usually do that well, but I expected my audience to at least receive that a little bit better. I won't get sponsorships if this is how this is going to be. You can't say that I'm not being consistent because I've clearly showed you that I have been. 11th, 13th, 20th, a week later, but I came back with at least a banger of a video, the views, comments, likes. Look at the comments, all from sneaker stuff. So you're telling me that you guys not gonna give me feedback, not gonna go show support unless it's something I have to do with sneakers? I realize that's a problem with my channel and I've been working to change that and I'm gonna keep working to change that. But at the same time, I gotta feel courage. I gotta feel encouraged to keep pushing, and right now I don't. Another sponsored video from watches, maybe wasn't something you were into. Look at the views, 1,400, 12 comments, laughable, right? 75 likes, horrible. It's my first hygiene video on Christmas Eve, 9,000 views. That's actually not bad. 32 comments, horrible. Look at the dates. That's what this all comes down to. Look at the dates. This is all consistency. 22nd, 24th, 31st, 1st, 5th, and then nothing for 4 months. I am sick and tired of being told that I am not consistent enough. Sick and tired of it. Stop saying it, please, because I'm showing you that I have been. What happened in January, I do not feel the need to keep talking about it. I do not feel the need to keep talking about what happened at the end of 2018. I don't feel the need to keep talking about the things that happened in my life that just really just take things out of me. If I'm disappearing, I come back with an update what's been going on in my life. January 5th, video went up. I had another video prepared to go up not too long after that. A couple videos actually. A couple videos filmed already. Like the guy said, consider pre-recording. Yeah, I pre-record stuff. I have videos already recorded right now to be edited at a different date. I put up a post in the community explaining what happened in my life, explaining where I was kind of at mentally. I needed to take a break. I just didn't feel it. When the death of someone in your family happens that's completely unexpected due to their life being taken away, it does some things to your mental. I posted it here. I posted it on Instagram. I don't need to keep talking about it. Life was happening. Guess what happened again? I had to move. I had a severe mold problem. All of this stuff has been documented. I talked about it in videos. I was planning on coming back to make videos 2 months after in March. Move, car breakdown, so many things are happening. So guess what? You get a video in April. Here's an update. Here's kind of where I'm at. A 42-minute vlog. And you guys say, hey man, just vlog. 42-minute vlog. Perhaps it was too long. Maybe. 3,000 views. 49 comments. There are channels that I go to, and I know you guys are probably going to say, "Hey, bro, don't compare yourself to other people. Stay focused. Keep your head on what you're doing." I get that. I get it. But statistics and benchmarks wouldn't exist without comparison. It's what they're there for. It's why these numbers are here to compare against yourself and to compare against others. That's why they're there. There are channels that have 5,000 subscribers. They get 500, 600, 700 views, and in their comment section they got 100 comments because people are really engaging with them. People are supporting them. I don't get the engagement. No matter how many times I ask for it, I don't get it. I understand that I am inherently an introvert. I'm letting you guys know that I want this. I want this connection to be strengthened. I'm doing everything I can to be as consistent as I can, and no matter what I do, it's just not there. From April, really, I was working on this office, which is done. I've been working in it. And I've been consistent since getting up rolling back in June. So April, and then I disappeared again. Rio, what happened? You said you were very consistent. So much stuff was getting this place to a point where it was ready. There was so much going on. I could not edit. Every single day was spent doing something. I just couldn't edit. Then I came back with the video how much YouTube paid me. Again, I was trying to play the algorithm. I'm not going to front. I was trying to do a video that is a trendy video, type video, gets a lot of views. Mine tanked. It just didn't work. 3,000 views, 3,600 rather, 69 comments. The likes are good. Good likes. I was extremely transparent in that video. I talked about a lot. I got thanked for that in that video quite a bit from some comments, but it didn't do well. That video, as you can see, was in my old apartment. That was shot in January. Just pre-record videos. Yeah, I do. Where am I supposed to find time to edit them? I do this myself. I sit down and put in hours of editing. Nobody does it for me. I do it myself. Another video that I was shot a while back, how to self-cut your hair. Shot it in beginning of April. The reason why I shot that video is because it's COVID. People need help cutting their hair. Okay, it didn't do as well. It didn't do horrible, but again, that's where my average is. Around 5,000 is my average. That's like 4% of people watching my channel. We got, from when I was back, I've been back, June. Whole month of June. I committed myself to 2 uploads a week, and people are still telling me you should upload twice a week. Where have you been? I've been doing that. June 3rd, June 7th, June 10th, June 14th, June 17th, June 21st, June 24th. Are we seeing a pattern here? Those are consistent uploads for a whole month. Look at the views. Look at the comments. I am discouraged because I don't have that support from you guys. It's just as simple as that. After the video on June 24th, which is the summer outfits, 6,000 views, 52 comments. Likes are amazing. Likes are good. So why was there another week and a half after another video? What happened? Anybody watched that video? There are things in that video that I didn't like. You probably wouldn't notice. But in that video, I was filming right back here. You can't see it, but that's where the intro of the video happened, right behind me. When I stand up against, you know what? Scratch it. we're going back to the vlogging camera. You guys want uploads? This is me really explaining to you where I'm at as a creator, my frustrations, and hopefully this has some clarity from where I'm at. I don't think it's going to change nothing, but I'm telling you. All right, so I'm back on this one. I'm going to take you guys back here, and I'm going to show you what happened between the 24th of June and July 9th. This is where I film against. As you can see, there's a lot of harsh shadows. When I have those lights facing towards me here, it creates very, very harsh shadows. And as a content creator, as somebody who made a video and edited, those shadows bothered me so bad. So what I did is I bought lights and I hired an electrician, which was expensive, and I had lights put in. So when I press this button, those lights come on. Now, as you can see, they're flickering because I don't have the right frame rate. There's a lot I had to learn. When you don't see me, I'm working from the back end. I did a lot of research. I had to learn about lights, learn about flickering, flame rate, dimness, all of those things so that I can enhance the quality of my videos, and I also invested into doing that. That's why I paused to make a video, especially when I'm standing here and doing fashion content. I didn't want so many shadows. That's what I was working on. That is why it took a week and a half or almost 2 weeks to get another video up, which that's what I was working on doing. And since then, you know, July 9th, I uploaded the how to lace Jordan 1s because I was asked to do that so many times. And July 9th, I did that video. It is now July 20th, 11 days since that video's been up. And it has not even 3,000 views and 41 comments. For my channel, that's laughable. Viewership and the engagement on my content is laughable. It's embarrassing. My channel is an embarrassment, I feel like. It's so pathetic that I've considered quitting. I've considered just saying, fuck it, I'm just, you know, whatever, it is what it is. I'm working my ass off to put out videos. They aren't being supported. They're not really watching. When I had 40, 50,000 subscribers, I got more views than that. I got more comments than that. What happened? I understand my content changed. Is that what it is? My content changed too much? That's why I ask, am I posting the kind of videos that you guys want to see? If not, what do you want to see from me? Because at this point, I'm lost. I am lost what to do. I don't know. I did a Zara haul. That video went up on the 12th, and it's a week later. I don't feel confident and comfortable about uploading anything else because the videos just aren't getting views. Look at the views, look at the comments. I spent a whole month of June being consistent. I'm gonna speak to my audience from the stance of a creator and just watching YouTube and knowing other creators. If you want a creator to be more present and more consistent, there's one thing that you have to do, just support. If I saw that my videos were getting mad views, mad comments, I would feel so free to create because I know they're supporting what I'm putting out. When you don't support what I put out, it makes me question if I'm doing the right things. I've been so discouraged. I'm gonna let you guys in on my mind and what I deal with. I have anxiety. I've been so discouraged that sometimes I don't want to get out of bed. What's the point? What's the point of keep creating it? And I keep on pushing. So if you're going to say, bro, just keep your head up, I do that. But ask yourself, if you were in that position where you built something for 6 years, I built it, I wasn't given it. I built this for 6 years, and all your efforts you put into, you weren't seeing nothing out of it, how would you feel? Wouldn't you feel discouraged? Wouldn't you question if you're doing the right things or not? Wouldn't you question if your videos are even good enough? That's just kind of where I'm at with this. I don't know which direction to take. Sometimes I just want to quit and say, fuck it, it is what it is. But I enjoy this too much to just stop doing it. But at the same time, I want my efforts to be appreciated. Stop saying I'm not consistent. Stop saying you don't upload enough. What does consistency mean? I've clearly showed you here. Look at my viewership, look at my comments, look at my engagement, look at my interaction from my audience. It's almost non-existent for my channel size. It made me dig a little bit deeper in my analytics to figure out, okay, what are people looking for? What are they looking at? Where are they watching from? Now I know there's 2 main videos on my channel as of right now that's been getting the brunt of the viewership. How to taper jeans and how to lace Converse. How to taper jeans, that was an accident. I didn't even intend for that video to be as big as it was. How to taper Converse, I did it on purpose. I was trying to play the algorithm, trying to get views. And it's working. It took some months to work, but it's working. But I want to look at the audience. Subscriber bell notifications. This is when I'm trying to question what the heck is going on with my channel. Subscribers who turned on all notifications for your channel. This tells me how many of you have your notifications turned on. So when I upload, you get a notification and it tells you like, hey, I am Rio P, uploaded a new video, you can go watch. So typical on YouTube. Again, this is where statistics come in at, so you can compare yourself. It's just normal. People compare themselves all the time. You compare yourself to other people, so don't tell me I shouldn't compare. We all do it. Typical on YouTube is 10% to 30%. Where do I fall? I'm at 15.5%. I'm right in the middle. Well, I guess 20 would be right in the middle, but I'm not at the bottom. I'm not at the highest, but 15.5%, that's good. What that means is almost 20,000 people have notifications turned on. That means 100,000 of them don't. Okay, fine. If 20,000 people have notifications turned on, why can't at least 50% of those people come watch all of my videos? And if, maybe not 50, maybe 40% of those people, which would be like, 8,000 people coming to watch. Why couldn't that be the case? I just want to tell you guys that I'm not happy and I don't know what to do about it. I've been struggling mentally with it. I've been down. Sometimes I feel depressed and I just don't have the creative drive because every time I put effort into something, it just doesn't go well. I have a folder, a note in my note folder of tons of videos ideas that I would want to do. And with views like this, I just don't feel like those videos matter. Brings me to the question, what do you want to see? And if I'm told what you guys want me to make or create, are you going to watch it? I just got to know that you want to see it. And if not everyone's watching, that's okay. At the end of the day, I'm going to keep uploading. But where I'm at really is twice a week, it is doable. As you can see, I've done it multiple times. And again, it goes nowhere. I really want my videos to be of the kind of content that you come in and you enjoy watching, not just from the content itself, not from the subject of the content itself, from how it's actually put together. And I want to put more time into editing my content, which means I'm going to go back to once a week. There are tons of channels that I know who do once a week and they do amazing. And I don't really see them being criticized for it. I don't. There are people who do once a week and they just come with like regular boring ass videos. I'm not gonna say no names, and they still get lots of views and lots of comments. So it can be done. Will my audience, will you guys appreciate that? And I'm gonna tell you why I'm deciding to do this. I wanna go to once a week because I wanna take the time to finish my clothes, curate my IG, get back on there. I wanna grow my IG to a point where it actually makes sense. I wanna build a bigger fashion audience on my IG and bring them over here to my YouTube audience. I want to use my IG stories more and engage with you guys more over there. I want to host polls over there. Maybe you guys choose what I wear for a week. I want to do things like that that's more engaging for you guys. But I got to build my IG following first. So if you're watching this video and you're not following me over on IG, do it. You will not regret it, I promise you. Just give me time. Just give me a few more weeks, maybe a month. Just give me the time to get this stuff done. But in the meantime, I'm going to bring you one video a week. Quality, and I'm gonna make sure it's quality. And if I'm able to, maybe you'll see maybe a little bit more than that. But I'm only asking for once a week for now, that's my guarantee. And if I'm able to bring you more, then please appreciate it. Please appreciate my content. Right now, I feel like it's not being appreciated. It's an embarrassment. I'm sad, I'm discouraged. I don't feel creative because my creations don't go nowhere. At the end of the day, a channel doesn't really do well if it's not for the viewers. You guys drive the content, you drive the channel. I just put the work in to make it, and then you guys watch it, appreciate it. All you gotta do is spend time watching. Hit a like button and drop a comment, and that's really it. I don't think it's that hard, but you gotta want to do it. I'm creating, just help me, that's it. New video tomorrow. Hope to see you guys there. Hope to see you guys in the comment section. It is sneaker related, of course, but I hope to see you guys supporting and appreciating the content. And then I'll just keep this thing going. But if you see my channel, my videos aren't doing well, you'll probably know why I'm struggling trying to keep pushing past this because it's not easy. All right, man, I'm done. At the end of the day, this is kind of where I'm gonna leave this. It's a long video, I'm sorry, but it had to be put out, it had to be said. Please stop with the inconsistency comments. As you can see, I've been doing it and I'm gonna keep doing it. Just stop telling me that I'm not doing it. I'm out. Peace.